Camp City. Just a huge room with some folding chairs. No stage, everything's flat. And yeah, you can get it for weddings, bar mitzvahs, graduations, and all that. So as you see it, there she is in all her grandeur, splendor, and glory. The South of the Border Convention Center. And you gotta ask yourself, how often is that used? Like, who's like, got a quinceañera to plan going to south of the border? Maybe that's fitting, I don't know. That's probably offensive to people that are already Hispanic. Probably wouldn't want to go down here to do that. But nevertheless, I just find it odd that somebody thought it was worthwhile to build a probably 5,000 square foot convention center for God knows what. But ample parking day or night, as they say. Well, this is, as Mace pointed out, the highest legal point at the moment, which is people have started doing this where it's some kind of I love you relationship crap, and eventually they put 800,000 of them on there and it weights it down. They got to cut them all off. Kind of a pain in the butt. But anyway, nice accessible point that we're at right now, overlooking the whole campus. Really chilly in here. Yeah, we do. We haven't even pursued the, what is this, the east side? I guess this will be we're getting ready to do the east side. Mason and I are taking the catwalk because nobody else does. Everybody else just crosses 301.
Are you getting blown by the wind?
Because, yeah, a little bit. Because there's no traffic on 301.
It's nice.
Dare you to jump in that pool.
Where?
Where? Right over there. It's that blue thing. So we're coming down the ramp and checking out what I would imagine is the east side of the property. In order to capitalize on the fact that most of the people stopping in here would be final destinationing to our finer Myrtle Beach, they put their own wing store in here where I think there's a very large shark. So there's that. Gotta figure that 2 people is probably overkill working at a Myrtle Beach store in what is essentially February, late January. Because nobody's buying any of this stuff. And you have to listen to crap like that. So they got this big thing. It's a little gimmicky, but nevertheless, made out of fiberglass. And apparently you're not supposed to sit in the shark's mouth. I don't know why you would even think that would be a good idea. But somebody's tried because it's missing a few teeth. So pretty neat, but still kind of weird. Also, don't sit on the flamingo. Who's sitting on this crap? Like, what kind of parental guidance is going on? And I say that, and somebody's sitting on a dolphin. Of course, that's a paid dolphin. You gotta have a quarter for that, or else it's not gonna work. I don't have any change, so we're out of luck. You know how silly you look on that thing? Look at this goofball. This is kind of cool. These are old school playground items. You got all this stuff that was made out of like industrial car springs and just old school. I don't know where, but somewhere in my youth, I have seen or played on those kind of, I don't know where it was, but I've been on one of those rocket. They had that in some place, some park where I grew up and all. That's pretty cool, man. And then you got this motor lodge that, as you see, has just got covered parking for every room. It's just, that's neat, man. And this doesn't appear to be open, and as evidenced by the open windows, it doesn't look like there's any furniture in some of them. But cool place. I don't understand why they decided to have 3 different hotels, because at my count, I think that's what they're up to, if I count this closed one and all. It's just kind of weird, but yeah, I don't see anything in there, but it's kind of neat because you, as you see, you got like a covered part for each room. It's like a little garage. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I don't know why the rooms start at 700, but I like it. I like the fact they didn't start at 100. I'm sure there's some significance to that, but I don't know what it is. Well, as we depart today, I think that we've got a lot of Hey,
Huh?
where'd you learn to smoke cigarettes?
No, just go with the flow, bruh. It's a lifestyle.
It's not a lifestyle, you idiot. What is up with the generation that we're raising today? If you don't start eating that candy cigarette right now, instead of smoking it, I'm going to throw them away. You don't even have any money. How did you even buy those?
I know a guy who knows a guy.
This dude, man. All right, as we were saying, to recap, that was interesting. A lot of what I remembered, actually. I don't remember the layout or anything like that. But it's been run down forever, it seems, you know? And I think there's probably a lot of opportunists that just make impulse buys that, you know, stop in and do stuff and pay for things they probably wouldn't have done otherwise, just because it's kind of glittery and you see it and you're like a crow and you're attracted to it or whatever. I will say, like I said before, the reptile house was spot on. That was really well done. I think it would be cool if they announced when they were feeding. We just happened to see a couple of things get fed, but that's kind of luck of the draw. But man, the snake feedings, if you've never seen them in real life, especially venomous snakes and constrictors, like it's pretty surreal to see in real life how fast those things strike and coil up and whatnot. So that would be kind of a selling point. But man, overall, it didn't disappoint in what we expected. It's just it's kind of a has-been, you know, one of those things that used to be, and you know, you go there in 1985, way different than it is right now in 2022. You know, just much different, but still got some traffic. You know, still people coming through there. For what, I don't know, because it was really, really cold, and most of that stuff, you know, not something you want to be hanging outside taking a bunch of pictures and stuff. And obviously the rides weren't open or anything like that, so much different story, I'm sure, in the middle of July than it is right now, but still pretty cool. What?
We just walked through, took pictures of freezing.
Yeah, pretty much, but we're dumb compared to some people, so that was the difference that I've got going on here. People in South Carolina, they just park wherever they want in the middle of the road. But yeah, so worthwhile 2-hour trip just to see what was going on, you know. Definitely interesting. It is fascinating that place is able to sustain itself with the stuff that it has, because I mean, the inventory in those shops, I don't care if that stuff was 25 cents on the dollar for what they were charging. It's still just hundreds of thousands of dollars of just junk, you know, crap, whatever you want to call it. Well, what did you like the most, Mace? What stuck out to you?
The bridge and the dolphin.
The bridge and the dolphin.
You know, the dolphin inside of the
Yeah, I'm familiar. Yeah, it's fascinating what an 11-year-old clings to. The bridge, the dolphin.
No, it wasn't just a dolphin. It was a dolphin with a saddle.
Hey, you stay on your side of the truck, and I'll stay on my.
It was a dolphin with a saddle.
I don't care. I'm gonna have to pass this stupid car. But no, this is
And the cat was
You
the
feel
right
that?
thing.
You feel that's 2.4 liters
Yeah.
of 4-cylinder
Yeah.
power, 106 horsepower from the factory, and with the age on it, it's probably pushing out about 101 horsepower.
I also liked all of the stuff that I tried to jump on.
Yeah, some of those fiberglass animals have been ridden hard and put up wet. That's for sure. So, but anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Hope it was somewhat entertaining.
And the hot dog.
The hot dog out in the parking lot,
Yeah, the
or
hot dog, though.
yeah, right. Yeah, but hope this was somewhat entertaining. If you have a chance to ride by there, just stop and see for yourself. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's different, and it really does harken back to a different time of America. And if you live around here, there ain't nothing like it. I mean, you know, you go out west and you see some of those roadside things all over
Like
the place.
Branson.
Yeah. But that's kind of a hard thing to come by in these parts, man. You know, at least it's still surviving. You know, there used to be some stuff down at Myrtle Beach, but it's even going away. You know, all those animals, it looks like there was some miniature golf course that went out of business, and they just said, we'll take them all. You know, the dingoes, the narwhal whales, the sharks, and the elephants, we'll take them all. But anyway, have a good one. Giddy up.